New day, new goals, let's own it. And in this episode of Leaders Create Leaders, we're back. But this time we're in Mykonos, Greece, one of my favorite places. Most known for its positive vibes, that white wall energy, the blue doors, that Mediterranean Sea, the windmills, churches, and let's not forget Scorpios. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm getting ready to meet up with a power couple, Jeremy and Angie. These two travelpreneurs are literally staying at some of the most luxurious resorts around the world and villas. We're gonna go stay at one, my favorite, Cavo Tagu. But imagine being able to stay at a place like this and not only stay there, but get paid to do it. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. This power couple has built an unbelievably successful business and they're just getting started, all while maintaining a healthy, loving relationship. So we're gonna go and find out, how did this all happen and how can you figure out how to live this lifestyle too? So let's go and meet up with the power couple themselves, the travelpreneurs, Jeremy Austin and Angie Villa. Jeremy and Angie met in Miami. Both had a love for traveling and saw the potential in Instagram and how to monetize it pretty early on. Right now, they spend most of their time in 5-star hotels in the most beautiful locations in the world, from the Maldives, Barcelona, Fiji, and many more. See, I've always been fascinated by seeing these couples on social media and how they're traveling at some of the most exclusive resorts. But it's one thing to grow your Instagram to a level that you can stay at for free rather than actually getting paid for it. So let's dive into see how did Jeremy and Angie build a profitable business leveraging social media to travel the world. I think it should be right here. I think you made it. All right, let's go.
Hello.
Hey, there she is. What's up, Angie?
So good to see you.
Yes, you made it.
Yeah,
My man, what up, boy?
So glad you could make
Yes,
it, man.
100%. Mykonos,
Yes.
we are
Yes.
here. I'm excited.
We are actually in one of our most favorite resorts. This is Cavo Tagu here in Mykonos, and we are super excited to show you.
We're gonna be here for the next week. We're shooting like a whole campaign for them, content. It's gonna be crazy.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm super excited to have a whole day in the life. I've been following you guys and just seeing your world travels, and I'm excited to get behind the scenes. Really see, we see the pictures on the gram, we see all the content, but it's like, I know that there's a real business that's happening. It's not just about the pictures. It's like you guys are real entrepreneurs and you're building your dream life. And I just want to I'm excited to just, see what that's like for real.
We already did some scouting. We scouted the island a bit, look for some sunrise shots. So tomorrow we'll go out early.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to the resort, do some shots here, get some content. So we'll do a whole day in the life with us, man. You'll see the in-depth what it's like to do what we do and also build a business while maintaining a relationship together. So
It'll be
can't
a lot
wait
of
to
fun.
show you, man.
Yeah, true.
Check out this view, though, man.
A true
It's
and power
crazy.
couple. This is like living the dream life.
And this is definitely one of the perks of what we do. It's amazing to travel the world. It's amazing to see places like this, and we're absolutely grateful.
Yeah.
And both of us are very grateful for this.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I know you just got here,
Yeah.
but I got to get back to editing. And tomorrow we got an early day. So
Okay.
I know we're in Mykonos, but no partying, man.
I know.
Gotta stay inside tonight. Sorry.
That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm excited to have a full day in the life, get to really see what it takes. I'm looking forward to it, so I'll see you guys
Awesome.
tomorrow.
Let's do it.
See you tomorrow, brother. Be ready.
All
Nice
right.
and early.
Did you guys always start your day like this?
Yes, we do 10 minutes of gratitude, 10 minutes of meditation, and then 10 minutes of love or / visualization.
It's like a love meditation. So like after we of course give our gratitude for everything that we have and everything that we experience in this life, then we go into like a small meditation about just trying to be still, trying to just listen to nature, trying to appreciate the sounds of life. That's important for us. And you ready to start the day?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
See when the sun is right here.
shot looks amazing.
Hey G, we're actually just finishing up. It was super windy, but we found this cute little corner and we were able to get some shots.
So check this one out.
Wow. Oh my
Crazy,
God, I can't
right?
wait to see the finished product.
I mean, Mykonos is so picturesque, man. So
yeah.
But we
so
gotta wrap
sick.
it up now. So let's head back to
You
the
think I can get a shot though real quick?
Let's do one.
All right, cool. All right.
Gerard, smile a little bit. Be happy.
I know my pose? Where should I look?
To the left a little. Perfect. Got it.
So did you ever envision that it would become what it has today?
That's a great question. I mean, I've never in my life doubted my ability, especially even with Angie, the power that we have together. It's amazing. But in the beginning, we didn't really know like what was gonna take off or what was gonna really get us to that level. I mean, I think like last year, we really took the year to like really work extremely hard. Like every client that we had, every property that we stayed at, we went above and beyond, extended ourselves like more than what the average was, or more than even like than we would have wanted to, because at times we didn't really get to enjoy some of these properties. We didn't get to enjoy some of these trips. So we had to try to find the balance, but it was fine in the beginning because we knew that it was going to get us to that level.
It was like an investment into
Exactly.
to the business side of it. Well, I want to get into a little bit more about the business, and I definitely want to hear more from Angie. So why don't we go ahead and kind of see a little bit, meet up with Angie.
She's probably buying some dresses.
All right. Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, you're traveling the entire world, doing all these unbelievable locations, but what are truly the pros and cons of this lifestyle and business?
I think my number one pro is that we get to do it together, and we get to travel together and visit the whole world together and stay at beautiful locations. But what really drives us is be able to inspire people and have people to want to get out and explore the world and see it for themselves. So that's our major inspiration of every day. And the cons, I think maybe balancing work, fun, family, friends, and our relationship. And all of it together, because we spend 24/7 together, but it doesn't mean that it's 24/7 of a relationship.
Right.
Or it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we need some time to even spend together with no phones, no cameras, just us.
I think like finding the balance of like our relationship, like she said, is super important. I mean, like we have times that we might like be feuding at each other, or we might have like a little disagreements, and then we'll notice like, okay, like we've been shooting nonstop all morning, all lunch, afternoon, evening. It's because we were doing so much content. Let's take a break, understand, like it's not because we're really upset at each other. We're just we get a little agitated sometimes.
And how much do you do like actually like outreach and trying to get new clients and communicating that end of the business, where it's like you're trying to get booked and
Exactly.
bring in more revenue, and do you guys ever take off?
I mean, definitely some holidays we take off. But as far as like reaching out, in the beginning, I used to literally stay up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, like non-stop, just reaching out to because a lot of them are on different time zones. So I would have to wait for their reply, like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
My phone's vibrating. She thinks it's like, who's messaging him at 3, 4 in the morning? Like, he was just a marketing director of this property or that property. So like, that was an interesting time. I was really, really like, I didn't even sleep because I had to like answer so many. But
Right.
it was tough in the beginning to get clients, and even to get yes, we would love to have you. But now, I mean, it's been to the point where now they're reaching out to us.
Jeremy and Angie live a unique lifestyle, and you can tell that they take this opportunity very seriously. Spending time with them, I can see how focused they were and that business was their first priority. It was interesting to me how they're building a real business, but I can't help that it also feels oddly superficial at times. But I noticed that once they zoned in and got that content posted, you can see how many tens of thousands of people that they were inspiring and the value that they were bringing their clients. One thing is for certain, like any entrepreneurial venture, it takes a lot of work behind the scenes and it's not always fun. While we were staying at the resort, I noticed that they moved from suite to suite in order to get the perfect pictures and video content for their client. They genuinely care about over-delivering value compared to other travelpreneurs who I've seen just want to get a free stay and shoot content for themselves. My only question is, how do you turn your personal brand into a successful travel business?
What?
So like, what else differentiates you guys from other travel influencers and entrepreneurs out there currently?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is that, especially for our clients, like we provide, if we're doing like a property campaign, we'll provide them like a full-on campaign report showing them like from the moment we got there to when we left, what was the impact that we had on their account, whether it's Instagram, if they had like bookings or leads. We have a software that tracks that can track like, okay, this how many people followed you because of us, because of our Instagram tags and our hashtags or whatever the case is. And then also, like, let me pull one up for you actually right here, so
okay,
you can get a better idea. For example, this property right here, we work with them in Venice. You can see from the moment that we got there until about 36 days after, we got them 5,552 followers from August 1st to September 5th. And those were all correlated with our Instagram handles, our hashtags. So we can see that it came directly from us, which is great because when a client sees this, they know the exact numbers. They know that we provided them, true impact. It's
right,
not just out in the air.
And you're actually tracking it.
Exactly. We're tracking every client that we do a full campaign with. They get tracking, they get the analytics, they get a social media report, everything for them so they can see the exact, value that we brought them.
Right.
Even this, you can see they had a peak of gaining 1,300 new followers in one day over that 5-day span. While we were there in those 5 days, they had plus 304% more profile visits, plus 500% more website clicks on their website links. It's not so much our job to like close the deal, but if we can get someone in front of you that might have not wanted to go to your property in the first place, they might have been looking at another property, but now they're interested in yours. So it's your job to close that deal. And
plus, there's maybe a ripple effect, right? Like that's only 30 days, but someone who may have followed them out of that 5,000 people, that's 5,000 potential customers. And then when they're gonna take that summer vacation, whether that's 3 months later, 6 months later, you already had them interested in now following that account there. I think it's so easy for us to be on these social media platforms and come across this content and, we see it and inspires us. And I know as a content creator, right, like, it's a hustle, and a lot of times people don't really understand the dedication, the consistency, especially when you're leveraging it, not only to make an impact, but also to make an income and to influence the world in a positive way. Like, it takes a lot of work. It really does.
Yeah.
Did you kind of get any inspiration and say, hey, let's make this video and, let's see maybe what could happen? Or was it more just like a personal video for
I
yourself?
think we were just having fun.
It was more just fun. Like we had like cell phone and GoPro and
It was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was like part of like my plan to just like reel her in and just secure her. Like already we had like this collage of memories in video form, and then that evolved. Like then we went to the Bahamas. We did like a short trip to the Bahamas for my birthday because she got me into the birthday trip thing. So then like we got a new camera and we tried to like step it up, and the thing is that was when it started like shifting to where we're like, okay, people are liking to travel more on our Instagram accounts and social media as opposed to like fitness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then we started saying, let's take more trips and continue to create content and see what happens.
So we just save up, no buying clothes, no buying anything that wasn't a need, wasn't spent. Yeah.
So it was all towards travel at the time.
Yeah, we cut off a lot. Like later, as we progressed, we started making a lot of like cuts to stuff that we didn't need, stuff that it was just materialistic items that were just like, like, why am I gonna focus on having a super nice car or like nice clothes every week or going out on the weekends? Like we were just like, let's sacrifice, let's save money so we can travel.
Before we get into kind of now what the journey has led you to and the business aspect, because I'm just super curious, I'm sure a lot of people are, we see so many people on Instagram and we wonder like, can you actually make money? Can you do this for a living, right? Or is it just to have the lifestyle? So I want to get into that, but what do you think about the culture of what's happening with social media, in the sense that people are seeing these pictures, these perfect lifestyle, and maybe it can cause them to feel that they have to emulate that in order to be happy?
There's two ways of looking at social media. I think social media, you look at it the negative way, or if you look at it like, it's bringing issues. I can understand that side of it, but at the same time, social media is enabling us to have a career and a life doing what we love. I mean, the opportunity of that, like our family, our parents never even imagined this, let alone like our ancestors. Like, it's just mind-blowing to think you can do what you love, get paid for it, and you don't need any corporation, any company behind you, like, you know, trying to navigate your career or trying to say, no, don't do this. Like, I could speak directly to the consumer, to the audience, to the followers, and just share my passion with you, whether that's like drawing or building toys or creating content or being a motivational speaker. It's like so incredible time to be alive right now. So I think it's like, understand that, take advantage of that, and understand also that it's not only social media. Like, use this platform, you know, it's free, it's completely free, there's no charge to it. So use it, and then also remember to stay present in time, you know, be still, enjoy this time with your family.
Angie, what about you? I mean, you know, I just read a quote, you know, that Madonna just came out this month saying that she feels Instagram has enslaved people into trying to win the approval of others. And I don't know, I feel like, do you feel that social media has created that kind of...
Well, first of all, I love Instagram. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for Instagram and all the work that we've done, we wouldn't be here right now. So I really can't talk bad about it when we've put so much work into this, and because of it, we have been able to go to places that we wouldn't have never imagined. Now I feel as if whatever you decide to look up or follow, that's up to you. You know, I myself want to follow pages that inspire me, that help me healthy-wise, and
Your mindset.
yeah, everything, you know. I really don't want to say that Instagram is so negative.
Yeah.
Like, people, I read constantly like, oh, Instagram this, Instagram that. If you feel that, then get off Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
Or audit yourself. Who are you following, right? What are you
Yes,
looking at?
exactly. Because it's all up to you. I mean, all my stuff is all motivational quotes, just stuff that I want to see that make me happy, where I'm learning like, oh, Mexico stopped plastic, and that makes me happy, you know, like stuff like that. I'm like, wow, you know, this world is amazing. A lot of amazing things are happening every day, but yeah, we happen to see the small percentage of all the negative things, but every day, constantly.
Right.
And all the good things that are happening are like getting pushed aside. So I try to always put the good stuff that is happening and reminds me that we're living in an amazing world as well.
And how did you figure out how to actually take this from just being a passion, because we all can have passions and still travel, turning it into a business and now having it become something that's going to create financial freedom for you and to help you save for your future family?
Well, the beauty of making all these free videos is that other resorts and other villas started seeing them and started requesting us to come and make the videos for them. They didn't know if we got paid or we did it for free,
Right.
but then they wanted to pay us to come do it. So all these free videos and all this work that we put in was paying off. And we knew that it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is, like, we were able to leverage, you know, some of those big brands that we worked with in the beginning to then get the clients, you know, then and now, because, you know, they see who we're working with, they see the level of the content, and they're saying, okay, wow, I want to hire these guys. You know, they might not know, like, okay, did they get paid for this or not? They're not asking that question. They just want to know, how much do you guys charge?
So how much can you make with, like what's like right now, like what is like the ability, like how much can you actually make now doing this?
Now we're making between $5,000 to $20,000 for our productions, and campaigns can go up to $25,000. Just depends on how in depth you want to, you know, go with the campaign, because there's video production, there's photography, there's, you know, social media. That's a whole nother aspect. If we're promoting, our audience is now travel luxury based audience. So like when our audience sees our content or may see your villa or your property, they might actually want to book it on the spot. And we've had that happen. We've had, you know, bookings of upwards of $200,000, $300,000 bookings, you know, overnight from staying at a property. And if you can bring those type of numbers, you know, it's extremely valuable, because it's not just social media impact. Now you're also making them money. They see the return on their investment. And, you know, we feel good. We feel good because we bring them value and bring them money at the same time. You know, like, we just want to please them.
For the record, I'm I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable.
All right, guys, so another day, I'm gonna be with Jeremy and Angie. They just rented some ATVs. So about to just kind of really just go and explore. I'm so stoked that we're mixing in both their work that they have to do here for the client at the resort, but then also going and exploring the island. So let's go.
For the record. Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the balls and flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'.
And that's a wrap. Those ATVs were fun. I had such a great time here in Mykonos, just having that whole day in the life with Jeremy and Angie. But there's 3 takeaways that I really want to touch on before we go. And definitely comment and let me know how this impacted you. What did you take away? For me, the first and foremost was, we see, the outcome on social media, but behind the scenes, just like anything, it takes a lot of work. I got to really see the hustle. 2, they both talked about being in the moment. Even though you may want to go out there and travel because you see someone on Instagram take that flick, go and take that picture, but remember to actually embrace the culture. Go out and explore. We have this unbelievable opportunity to embrace Earth, to see it. And a lot of us, our families, they never got a chance to really travel the world like we have. So take advantage of it and make sure that you don't just do it for social media, but you also do it to go and learn about the history, because we live in such an amazing time. And then last but not least, the third takeaway is you can start now. You see a lot of times these influencers or entrepreneurs that have millions of dollars, or they already have such huge reach. You have to just start. They all started with just 0. They all started with that 100 or 1,000 followers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you thought. Hit up Angie and Jeremy. Tell them that you loved the interview, what you took away. And until next time, it's your host, Gerard Adams from Mykonos. Peace.
Do you want to learn also how to build a business around the travel industry leveraging Instagram? Well, Jeremy and Angie are making a special opportunity for all of the Leaders Create Leaders community. They have not done this before, but they're offering a blueprint, an ebook they created specifically for this and for us. It breaks down everything they wish they knew when they first started. So it'll break down, how do you build a following within the travel industry leveraging Instagram? How do you actually get clients? How do you reach out to them? What do you charge? What is the product that you need to deliver? Everything they use to be able to build this business. And last but not least, what are all the tools? Basically giving to you, handing to you all the gems, tools that they use in order to grow their business, grow their following, and much, much more. So in order for you to get your free copy, all you have to do is head to the description, click that link, enter your email, and I can't wait to see if you're gonna be the next one that's gonna conquer this booming industry.